Are you ready, chat? Are we ready? No one's ever ready. We are going to watch the Engoodening of No Man's Sky by the one, the only internet historian. I definitely need to give No Man's Sky another go. Hopefully, maybe it won't crash as much as it did during that time. So, hopefully, if I give it another go, it won't be so bad. Maybe after this video, maybe this will inspire me to give it another try. It might. I hope so. I hope so. Can a mod pin my message, please? Since I can't do it from OBS. Thank you. Alright. Let's get into the video.
Cosmos. Sponsored by that game everyone loves. Scientists are racing to unlock the secrets of the cosmos.
Yeah?
Questions we once thought impossible to answer are within our grasp. Where does the sun go at night?
Internet historian asking the real questions. Where does the sun go at night? The video just started. I can't help it. This is funny.
In our grasp. Where does the sun go at night? Is math related to science?
Yes, unfortunately.
If the universe is so big, then why won't it fight me? As we look further into the universe, we see light from distant stars, eons old, perhaps hundreds, even thousands of miles away.
Oh, thousands? More like millions. You're almost there, though. You almost got it. What the fuck?
Here, hold on. Can I get a zoom in on that?
You bet I can. This is one of the world's most powerful telescopes. Initiating 6 times zoom.
Can this baby do 7?
I can do you one better. Maneuvering to 8 times zoom.
Pressure rising, holding steady. I can see it. Unblur.
It won't hold.
Get me 8.5 times.
You're a madman.
Upscale it to 4K.
The helium tanks will go critical.
Opening the blinds. Hold her steady. Uncropping and increasing aspect ratio. Now, punch it. There it is. Life on it.
What are those? They kind of look cute, though. They actually kind of look cute.
Now, punch it. There it is. Life on another world. And
They're
to think,
bugged. Oh, is their head in the ground? Oh, it is. Oh my god. The epitome of life.
think. We owe it all to one indie development studio.
Facts.
Hello Games. Let's start at the beginning.
The beginning. Oh god. Not this video. One of the worst YouTube rewinds.
Yeah, it's rewind time. Okay. The year is 2009.
Okay.
Guildford, England. There's a man named Sean Murray, and he's just founded a company called Hello Games. Sean and the boys are working hard on a brand new IP called Joe Danger. 2000.
Man, that game looks so goofy.
Hard on a brand new IP called Joe Danger. 2010 AD. The game just came out. It's a success. They're a small team, but they are ambitious. Let's do something bigger.
Game ideas. Raid shadowy regions, car football, FPS chess game, turn-based COD, World of Warcraft driving simulator, GTA, but it's the whole world, Cyberpunk 1977, Prince of Iran, reverse battle royale where circles gets bigger, something mod, probably something to do with Gary's mod. Quake 2.
Sean, let's reach for the stars.
The stars?
How about Joe Danger 2?
Oh, there we go. Barry's mod, no woman's. No woman's sky, Min Pan, a dating sim game, but it's multiplayer. Sid Meier's Quake 2. Sid Meier's Quake 2. Domestic Violence Simulator 2011. Dark Souls, but really easy.
For the stars. How about Joe Danger 2? Brilliant. It's 2012. Joe Danger 2 has just come out. Bet that one doesn't perform as well.
RIP. Joe Danger 2 sold 90% fewer copies. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. Than the original during opening month. Ooh, that is a struggle. That's rough. That's gotta suck. Oh yeah, I wonder what it's at now. Joe Danger 2, the movie. It was at least reviews 48, and I'm curious. Is it still here? Man, it still only has 89 reviews. Obviously, that's reviews, not amount purchased, but... Ugh, that's rough. Gonna just add to wish list.
Joe Danger 2 has just come out. Bet that one doesn't perform as well. We need to do something even bigger than Joe Danger 2.
Wait. That image changed back there. Hold on. Red Dead Redemption set in modern day. Death Stranding, but only cutscenes. Minecraft 18 plus. Farming Simulator, Drought Edition. Guitar Anti-Hero. Semi-Final Fantasy. Fallout prequel before the apocalypse. Red Tuber. Red Tuber Simulator. Phone Call of Duty. All-female Battlefield 1942. Animal Cross-Dressing. Plants vs. Plants. The second to Last of Us. World of Warcraft single player. That's great.
That one doesn't perform as well. We need to do something even bigger than Joe Danger 2. Joe Danger 3?
3?
No. Even more out of this world. Something no man has done before.
I see what he did there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Tell me more.
Out of this world. Something no man has done before. Joe Danger the mobile game?
Oh my god, wait. Is it actually on mobile? Joe Danger Infinite?
Yes! And that came out in 2014. Seriously, guys, biggest thing you can think of.
No, I'm just a stock image, dude. Why don't you think of something?
Sean pondered for a moment, then turned and looked wistfully into the mirror. Reflected back was the visage of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If you're gonna make a space game, first person, never been done before. How about that?
I'm going up in orbit to repair the Hubble telescope.
So that's not a knife. Who are you gonna have sex with? How much microwave?
Asking the real questions. I'm just saying. He really is.
To repair the Hubble telescope.
So that's not a knife. Who are you gonna have sex with? How much microwaves are coursing through your body now?
A lot. At least 12, I would say. Probably 12 microwaves. Minimum.
So that's not a knife. Who are you gonna have sex with? How much microwaves are coursing through your body now?
The planet, said Murray. Space.
Wait. Did that image change or is it the same one? I need to know. Okay, it's just the same one. Okay. I needed to see if they changed it again.
The planet, said Murray. Space game. Procedural generation. Planet. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, we all agree. So they set to work, cobbled together a prototype, and by VGX 2013, they are ready to announce another new IP.
Man, what a throwback.
Check it out.
Every atom procedural, every fish, every rock, and that was the Rock Johnson. I saw that. You're not slick. I saw that. I got digging the puffer fish. Is this how we are created? Yes, humans are procedurally generated.
Oh, this is special.
Oh my gosh!
This is special. Yes. No.
My leg!
It's 2014, and it's E3 hype time.
Man. Rest in peace. R.I.P. R.I.P. R.I.P.
It's 2014, and it's E3 hype time. No Man's Sky has promised to be a game like no other. A practically boundless experience vibrant with light and color and things to explore. What's over there? You'll have to be the one to discover it. And then, wow, look at that big f***ing dinosaur, holy shit. And a moment later, we're in space having a battle amongst a giant fleet. Claim a planet as your own. Explore the galaxy with your friends.
Okay, that's it. This is going to be the best game ever, you guys. It even won awards for its hype. And it will release in June 2016.
Soon TM.
The hype train was officially loading up and ready to chug out of the station. At every stop of the journey, there would be press junkets talking about the amazing scale of the game, spread across 18 quintillion planets.
Holy shit! 18 quintillion.
It's so vast that by the time you finish
No Man's Sky, would you play a game that takes 584 billion years to explore? I wonder how much these numbers have changed since then, because I know that is way more than what was listed in 2016, right? I wonder if someone has done the math.
there would be press junkets talking about the amazing scale of the game, spread across 18 quintillion planets. It's so vast that by the time you finish exploring it all, I would have 2 new videos published. Sean himself was doing the
2? I don't believe you.
I would have 2 new videos published. Sean himself was doing the interviews. Because who is better to talk about the game than the lead guy himself?
Right?
He went from interview to interview, and with each question, the answers he gave raised people's expectations of the game's scope.
Can you land on a comet?
Yeah, at the moment you can land on asteroids.
You could encounter other players.
Can you grief other players?
A little bit.
They're literally building your own, like, massively multiplayer world that's procedurally generated.
Sand planets like in June.
What?
Rivers. Walking sentinels. Hacking.
so sophisticated that light diffracts.
The team programmed some of the physics for aesthetic reasons. For instance, Duncan insisted on permitting moons to orbit closer to their planets than Newtonian physics would allow. When he desired the possibility of green skies, the team had to redesign the periodic table to create atmospheric particles that would diffract light at just the right wavelength.
Through the atoms. They had to redevelop the whole periodic table to make it work.
What?
Even Elon Musk was
That's
hyped for it.
crazy. The whole periodic table. We'll try out No Man's Sky this weekend. Maybe reality is just a series of nested simulations all the way down.
Periodic table to make it work.
What?
Even Elon Musk was hyped for it. 2 years go by. It's early 2016, and that hype train is really moving now. Perhaps one of the biggest in video game history. Reddit was shoveling most of the gamer fuel. Skeptics and naysayers are treated as ballast and thrown from the carriage doors. Pre-orders open, and they are doing very well.
Holy shit. 170,000 number of copies of No Man's Sky already sold in just one country. And it's not even out yet. No Man's Sky has already eclipsed sales of Hello Games' previous titles with pre-orders alone, with over 170,000 pre-orders in North America. At the time of writing, No Man's Sky has already pre-sold more copies in the US than Hello's previous title sold in its first week. The title was Joe Danger, and on PSN it sold 50,000 copies in the first week.
From the carriage doors. Pre-orders open, and they are doing very well. The date is booked in. Some are even taking the day off work. So much hype there is that... Uh-oh. Jason Schreier of the soon-to-be-defunct Kotaku is about to spoil the party. He announces...
No Man's Sky? More like delayed. Artistic interpretation. I hate game journalists, bro. I hate game journalists.
Of the soon-to-be-defunct Kotaku is about to spoil the party. He announces a delay. From June 2016 to August.
Oh my god.
Liar, the incensed audience cries. Please be quiet, they said. And death threats, too.
I got death threats for reporting on a video game delay. That's crazy.
But he was 100% right. A week later, the delay is officially announced. Ooh, sorry lads, we need more polish, said Sean in his usual accent. To that, Sean received some death threats too, by the way. Although he didn't...
Release game or you are dead. Kind regards. Release game or you big dead. You big dead.
Sean in his usual accent. To that, Sean received some death threats too, by the way. Although he didn't take them as seriously or go to the police. Yet.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
But the impatient crowd relaxed a bit and said, fine, we will wait.
Okay.
But we expect a level of polish no man has ever seen. Speaking of waiting, Shadow Man here. Have you heard of Rady Shady? My wife died in a plane crash. Hey, let's get...
That escalated. Jesus Christ. My wife died in a plane crash.
And yeah, have you heard of Rady Shady? My wife died in a plane crash. Hey, let's get serious for a moment. Raid isn't just a game with 15 million downloads in the last 6 months. It's a lifestyle. Think differently. Play Raid differently. Achieve your dreams. I'm sorry, sir. You've contracted RAIDs. That's good. I'm sorry, sir. You've contracted RAIDs. That's good. Congratulations, it's Gorgorub of the Undead Horde.
My life, Bonezu.
You've just collected one of over 400 champions. Why, hello there. Have you heard about the online RPG PvP?
God dang it, is he in a Cybertruck. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Be gone with that monstrosity.
Hello there. Have you heard about the online RPG PvP? It's extremely well reviewed on the Play Store. Oh, you remind me of my wife. Raid is more than just a game. Oh, you remind me of my wife. Raid is more than just a game. It's a reassuring pat on the back from your dad. It's a warm bowl of soup on a cold night.
A reassuring pat on the back from my dad. Something I will never experience. Maybe I should download Raid so I can know what that feels like.
On the back from your dad. It's a warm bowl of soup on a cold night. It's one last...
If you won't raid with me at my worst, then you don't deserve to raid with me at my best.
dance at your wife's funeral.
What?
If you haven't played in the arena yet, I'm gonna break into your house. You're all getting Raid for Christmas, kids. Yay!
Yay!
And if you download now, kids, using the link in the description below, you can get an extra 50k silver and an epic champion.
Oh my god,
Wow,
so many
you're the
goodies.
best dad ever. Wait, Mum's dead?
Kids, look, I know it's Christmas, but I have to let you know, your mother is dead.
Wait, Mum's dead?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Add over.
Gosh, add over.
So let's
and we're
talk about
back.
the team in charge of all that polishing.
Right.
It's small. Tiny.
Oh.
In fact, I haven't been able to find a smaller team
That's
behind
crazy. Regular AAA team? Hello Games team. What is it? Is this Blizzard? Who is this? I want to know. I'm being nosy.
It's small. Tiny. In fact, I haven't been able to find a smaller team behind a AAA release. All of these expectations are on the shoulders of just six
people,
expanding to a team of 15 by the end of production.
Oh god.
July. It's just a couple of weeks until the release date. Whatever the state of the game by now, however much it's finished, that's what's going out. The Hello Games team celebrates with
It's
this.
happened. No Man's Sky just went gold. I'm so incredibly proud of this tiny team. 4 years of emotions.
Iconic image.
The quintessential soy face.
Their Exalt Games team celebrates with
Is that really it? Oh my, wait, really? Oh my gosh.
it's finished. That's what's going out. The Hello Games team celebrates with this iconic image.
The quintessential soy face.
They're exhausted. Look at what video game production
Look at a
does
picture
to
of
a
myself
man.
every day for
God,
3 years.
What's wrong with your face?
Nonetheless, they continue,
Stress.
working on the day one patch. And... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sean,
Uh-oh.
if your game isn't coming out for another 2 weeks, then why is there a box copy on eBay?
What? For $1,250? Jesus.
That's right. It's a leak.
Oh!
Someone broke the embargo and is selling early access to the highest bidder. And the bids start rolling in. It reaches $1,300 US.
Holy
sold
shit.
to some guy with the Reddit handle Damien. He gets his hands on it and starts uploading footage to YouTube and Dailymotion. What the frick? Said Sean and Sony. Damien finished it a lot quicker than it.
Holy shit. Hold on. Go back. This will be a spoiler-free, as can be in anything I discuss here, so minimal of a spoiler that it should be disregarded. Unless just, I guess, just him explaining what he went through for the game.
What the frick? Said Sean and Sony.
Damien finished it a lot quicker than expected, but he gave it a decent review.
There are things I don't like, there are things I like, but at the end of the day, when I say to myself, what is this game supposed to be? This, what I'm looking at right here, this is what the game is supposed to be.
He noted a few problems, but said he was optimistic that they would be ironed out with the day one patch.
Right.
Sean? It's another leak. Some retailers broke the official release date. Journalists too. And they started streaming playthroughs of the game. What the? So
Did he not just sue all these people? They're breaking the embargo. Can he not? I mean, at that time, could he not go after them legally? What the fuck?
and they started streaming playthroughs of the game. What the? Sony tried to DMCA all these videos, but their aim was terrible.
Round of applause, everyone. We've officially become No Man's censored by Sony.
Our new story.
Maybe don't leak stuff that isn't supposed to be out.
We've officially become No Man's censored by Sony.
Our news story from earlier this week about No Man's Sky leaks has been hit with a copyright strike on YouTube.
They went bumbling around from platform to platform, just taking down any video that even talked about the leak or showed
that talked about it. Okay. That makes more sense. So Sony is just being stupid. If you mention No Man's Sky anywhere in your video, they just was like, let's just aim blindly everywhere that we possibly can. Let's shoot and hope for the best. That's the way it works, right?
around from platform to platform, just taking down any video that even talked about the leak or showed the trailer footage. But it was
I saw that last bit. You're not slick. I saw that. My gosh.
But it was too late. The footage had people talking more skeptically about the game, especially because there were no early review copies.
Several publications, including some large ones, have reported to us that they won't be receiving No Man's Sky review copies prior to launch.
Bad.
And it was looking like the weight of all these expectations had
It's
become too much.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was about to give.
Ooh. In
Oh,
space,
no.
no one can hear you lie. It's true.
To give. Oh no. It's August. Everyone's here. We've all bought the game and we're fucking hyped. Here we go, lads.
Here we go.
Oh dear lord, it isn't finished. Hello, Sean. It is me, the auditor of games. I used to work at an astronomy lab. Don't worry about that. It seems like you've made a lot of promises. Promises that you have not kept. Let's go through the checklist. Have you got any large-scale joinable space battles?
Nobody would want that.
Ringed planets?
No.
Fine. Well, at least let me play as a trader.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them...
No.
Those sand planets from June look nice. Think I might... Please, Sean, there must be rivers.
No, it's not.
Animals interact with each other in the environment?
No.
Packs of walking sentinels, Sean.
No.
I'm literally crying right now. Should I even ask whether I can play as a space pirate?
Space pirate? No? Yes? Maybe?
No.
Factions with different attributes.
You picked the wrong house, fool! Oh!
Fly between star systems manually.
But nobody's actually done it yet.
If I can maneuver like in the trailer, I'll still be happy.
No.
Well, day-night cycles determined by the orbit of the sun.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Land on an
Denied.
asteroid, radio chat, and name your ship, hacking, portals. All that stuff about the elements, Sean.
No.
This is not good, Sean. This is very
It's not good. It's not good at all.
And ironically, the only bugs this game doesn't have are the butterflies in the demo.
Buried buildings, aggressive emojis, tractor beam malfunctions, animal husbandry, oil slick world, raining grass, retarded animals doing retarded things. Ship's interiors disappear. First person mode as a gun. That's not how flying works. That's my only means of transportation, leaving the planet. Take off. Really take off. Holes in the map. Holes in my graphics card. Whole lot of nothing from down here. Textures bugging out, animals bugging out. Animals breakdancing. Look at these busy hands. Hello there. And a couple of unrequested ejector seats.
Oh, jeez! Got yeeted.
That's a lot of stuff. I get the picture. No wait, poor graphics rendering. Some can't even start the game. Frame rate issues, constant crashes. Major publications are having trouble playing the game on their machines. Even the best 1080 Ti's are stuttering. Alt-tab it? That's a guaranteed crash. Desktop notifications? That's a crash. Playing the game? That's a crash. Changing options in the game without restarting? You'll get this. And if you got the pre-order version with the bonus spaceship, you might have a problem. Your special ship already comes with a hyperdrive inside it. Great, right? No, because you have to craft it in order to finish the tutorial missions. And if you haven't finished the tutorial missions, you can't leave the star system. So whoops, until they patch it, you're stranded.
That's why I give my kids No Man's Sky.
Bye! Oh my god! Man, she's really going, huh?
Ah, my ship's in bits!
Jack!
Okay, thank you.
Just a quick note about how high expectations were for this game and just how many people bought it on release, myself included. Over 3/4
Holy
of
shit! Wow!
million purchases on Steam at launch.
That's
it's the
just
single
Steam.
best-selling game on the PlayStation Store that month. And the large proportion of people who bought it in the hopes of playing with their friends, well, you're in for a surprise.
They couldn't.
This one is a literal game changer.
The
Is it even
multiplayer
possible to meet
scandal.
up with your friends in No Man's Sky? The answer is absolutely yes, it's possible.
On multiple occasions, Sean said it was definitely in the game.
Will you be able to play with your friends?
Yeah.
Can you run into other people, other players on the game?
Yes.
But then just before the release,
That was a lie.
Sean posted this cryptic tweet. To be super clear,
To be super clear, oh my god.
No Man's Sky is not a multiplayer game. Please don't go in looking for that experience. Oh, what? So there's no multiplayer function. But then the next line contradicts that. Because the chances of two players ever crossing paths in a universe this big is pretty much zero.
But it can happen.
Oh, so it is multiplayer.
What you're saying
You
is
just have
there's
to
a
overcome
chance.
this finding each other hurdle.
Right?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's more
No.
confusing than that. Because the box doesn't mention online play, just network features. And the collector's
Oh.
edition had its online play icon stickered over. So customers are going, which one is it, Sean? Just tell us if it has
That's
multiplayer or it
suspicious.
doesn't have multiplayer. Sean wouldn't give any answers.
And now we need Sean to comment. Because people are making up theories, it's still possible. Edit, there will be endless debate, and people will argue it's still possible until we get Sean to answer a few simple questions. Can you go to the same location as another player on a planet and see them in game? What are the conditions needed for you to see them? Please don't stop asking Sean until he answers the first question, at least. And he needs to be explicit, not just say that this isn't a multiplayer game.
Answers. But after hundreds of thousands of purchases, people soon took it upon themselves to find out. Despite the claims that it would be so improbable,
Chances that are incredibly rare, just because of the size and probability.
on the very first,
The first day.
two people noticed they were only 4 star systems from one another, and they met up on the same planet in a live stream. Oh dear.
That's cool!
Our streams are exactly lined up. If you go look at my stream, we're looking at
Oh,
the
yeah,
exact
they
same area.
are!
You don't-
Yep, that's the same spot. And they can't see each other.
Oh!
That settles it. It's not multiplayer because it's so big. It's not multiplayer because it's just not fucking multiplayer.
Yeah.
And this led to quite a revolt.
Oh, Jesus. No Man's Lie. Fucking said it the first day. No Man's Sky doesn't have the fucking netcode at all. Oh look, Sean is full of shit and it's not possible for players to see each other. Maybe they were going to implement that in later patches, but still not okay to lie. Look how quick they were caught in the lie.
What did Sean have to say about all this?
So amazing, 2 people found each other on the first day.
That has blown my mind.
So why can't we see other players in game?
Wow, so many of you playing.
Yeah, Sean, but what?
Truly amazing. My mind is blown.
Let me just skedaddle.
So what's the game actually like then?
Is it any good? That is a difficult thing to say.
Well, game actually like then?
Is it any good? That is a difficult thing to say.
Well, it certainly is stylish and pretty.
Right.
And there are a lot of places to explore. But that doesn't mean there's much to find. In fact, the game boils down to a very simple loop. Hold down the trigger to pick up resources, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. Hold down the trigger, deal with a full
inventory management is always a struggle for me in games that have limited inventory. It really do be like that. It really do be like that.
Get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet.
Rinse and repeat.
Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, leave the planet, go to another planet, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. That's it. $60, ladies and gentlemen.
Refuel your multi-tool, refuel your life support, refuel a separate part of your multi-tool that shoots bullets instead of the mining beam, refuel your launch thrusters. It's busy work that makes it look like you have something to do. It's not real.
How dare you?
What followed was one of the most dramatic crashes in player numbers in gaming history. Sales in the UK fell by 81% in the second week. Concurrent players on Steam dropped from 212,000 in August to just over 2,000 by September and fewer than 1,000 by October.
And what followed that was perhaps the biggest pylon in gaming history. Reviewers on YouTube panned the game.
Pylon.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You done fucked it up!
I had no hype, and I can tell you that, even without that disappointment, this game is hot garbage.
Has anyone coined Sean Mourinho yet?
Numerous times within the first 2 hours of the game, I kept saying, this is it, fuck this shit.
Reviewers in the media were almost as harsh.
Devastating realization that most of the crafting, combat, and other activities you do on and between those planets ranges between bemusing and outright bad.
The criticism.
See, at the time the game launched, I didn't have a good enough computer to play it, so I never really was interested in it at the time because I had a potato of a computer, so I wasn't really like too worried about it. But I mean, I remember all this. I remember it not being good, but I never played it from the start.
Was deafening. And a lot of it really funny and creative. Cat made a video that...
What did that say? No Man's Sky, the best refund simulator of 2016. 10 out of 10 would refund again.
And a lot of it really funny and creative. Cat made a video that captured the sentiment of that day. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out.
So people are
Wait,
furious.
What was the video
game
called? Hold on. New disappointment discovered. No Man's Sky 2016.
So people are furious. The game is boring, and soon people discover that complaining about the game is actually more fun than playing it.
Wait, I'm now 3.5 hours into the tutorial, pretty much.
So they stared complaining about it like they were grinding for an
Achievement
achievement.
unlocked. Whining and complaining and pissing and shitting everywhere. Man, why didn't I get that achievement yet? I do that all the time. I do that every day. What the heck? It's not fair.
Pretty much.
So they started complaining about it like they were grinding for an achievement.
This sucks.
This sucks.
Minecraft is fake.
Many people made compilations
Oh my
of all
God,
the
what a
unfulfilled
throwback.
promises. One guy on the subreddit compiled a big list of all the missing features.
Holy
Front page.
shit.
Got a defense for No Man's Sky? Enjoy your
Did that say thanks for the gold, kind stranger? Reddit. Ugh. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Sean Murray lying for 8.5 minutes. Jesus.
promises. One guy on the subreddit compiled a big list of all the missing features. Front page. Got a defense for No Man's Sky? Enjoy your downvote. In fact, the entire No Man's Sky subreddit was in such disarray it had to be locked.
Jeez.
So by the end of the month, Metacritic was like scrolling through a bowl of Cheerios. By October, it was one of the worst rated games on Steam.
Holy shit, overwhelmingly negative out of 10,000 reviews. I think that was recent. Overall, 69 nice 1,000 reviews.
With an aggregate of mostly negative from more than 70,000 reviews. The outrage of the game was headline news for weeks on dozens of games news publications. And the price on eBay and Amazon and secondhand at GameStop.
Oh my god. 99 cents, $1.25, $1.99.
Games news publications. And the price on eBay and Amazon and secondhand at GameStop was crashing through the floor. Please, no more. But the beatings had only just begun.
The beatings are gonna continue until morale improves.
Please, no more. But the beatings had only just begun. The demo planet was data mined and found to be, of course, totally scripted and not randomly generated at all.
I've just got to pick one of these at random. If anything horrible goes wrong, just keep in mind that I've not been here before.
It wasn't some level that we built or something like that, even though I think it looks quite nice in places.
People watching this would wonder why you're showing this area again. Like, what's so special about demoing the game on this planet?
Oh, no, it's just a place that looks nice.
No, bad Murray.
I could have ended the demo with some, pre-scripted crazy thing that would happen. You know what I mean? The normal thing of like, and then a monster emerges from behind the mountains,
People see what's going on with the game and feel lied to.
Right.
This is false advertising, they say, and angry customers start scoping out a lawsuit.
Ooh, wait! Holy shit. Okay, I didn't know people were trying to do a class action lawsuit. That's crazy. Why has no one sued Hello Games? Class action lawsuit against Sean Murray and Hello Games. Is a class action lawsuit possible against Hello Games for false advertising in regards to their game No Man's Sky? Class action lawsuit against Hello Games. Holy shit.
False advertising, they say, and angry customers start scoping out a lawsuit. On September 28th, the ASA busts through the door and goes, yep, too many complaints.
What is it? ASA Advertising Standards Authority! Authority!
The 28th, the ASA busts through the door and goes, yep, too many complaints. We're going to investigate. But then soon after, the ASA...
Why we don't cover political ads around the... Oh, that's whatever. I thought that had something to do with that. No Man's Sky cleared in false advertising investigation. Hello Games has been given the all clear by the Advertising Standards Authority. Honestly, I'm surprised it was. Like, I know the game is fucking amazing now, but like at that time, I'm surprised that they were all cleared.
Any complaints? We're going to investigate. But then soon after, the ASA cleared them of any legal wrongdoing. Technically, the only thing they're interested in is what's...
No Man's Sky developer Hello Games has emerged from a marketing investigation unscathed. The UK's Advertising Standards Authority has spent the last 2 months examining claims that the game's Steam page is misleading. Disgruntled players had taken issue with screenshots, videos, and text, which, in their opinion, showed the game with better visuals, performance, and planetary exploration. These covered warping, ship battles, and the complexity of extraterrestrial life. The ASA disagreed, however, concluding that the materials were largely representative of the final product and unlikely to mislead consumers.
Soon after, the ASA cleared them of any legal wrongdoing. Technically, the only thing they're interested in is what's on the back of the box, what's on the store page, and what's on the Steam page. So it's technically not false advertising.
That's crazy.
But of course, technically not illegal doesn't mean much to an angry audience.
Yeah, exactly.
October 28th, Hello Games Twitter is hacked. The hacker posts, "No Man's
Wait, I
Sky
think
was
I
a
remember
mistake,"
this.
and is shitting on the game in the replies. Turns out Sean didn't use two-factor authentication on his LinkedIn, and that's how they got in. They also sent
Holy
discrediting emails to
shit.
journalists, which they knew would rile people up if published. Some people even show up to their offices to take photos and knock on the door.
Well,
even
that's
at night.
terrifying. That's going too far. No, that's not okay. What the fuck is wrong with people? It's one thing to be pissed off, but that's taking it a step too far.
Some people even show up to their offices to take photos and knock on the door, even at night and on the weekend.
That's creepy.
They posted empty pictures of the office, so naturally out of context, this started rumors that Hello Games simply took the money and ran. This in addition to numerous bomb
No threats allowed. I received loads of death threats this week, but don't worry, Hello Games now looks like the house from Home Alone.
rumors that Hello Games simply took the money and ran. This in addition to numerous bomb and death threats during that period. Those ones Sean did have to take seriously.
Yeah.
Regular intervention from police and Scotland Yard and things like that.
And while Sony didn't quite throw them under the bus,
right,
it was more like a gentle push under a minivan when Sony president Shohei Yoshida admitted that Hello Games did not have a great PR strategy for No Man's Sky. The press took the ball with that one and ran. But despite all of this, all of the negative press,
yeah,
they were actually nominated for a couple of awards. But by this point,
interesting.
Murray and the other members of Hello Games were so downtrodden and so sure they weren't going to win that they opted to go elsewhere for dinner.
I can't say I blame them.
And the Innovation Award goes to No Man's Sky.
Even he looked surprised. Did you see that look on his face? He was like, really?
Aye.
The silence. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
This lovely trophy going once.
Oops.
I'm going to accept this on behalf of Hello Games, and congratulations to them. And I'm going to walk off stage like I planned that whole thing.
By this point, you've got to feel just a little
Please keep crying in the showers to a minimum. Thank you.
bit sorry for them.
The final
and then what
straw.
followed that was the final straw for many. No particular incident, but a lack of incidents. Silence.
Silence.
Over 3 months of not a damn word from No Man's Sky. Where are they? Where is my refund? Where is Murray? Shouted the void.
I just love the fact that he keeps using that audio. Sean! It's great.
Where is my refund? Where is Murray? Shouted into the void. The game was over. And it was dead.
Dedge. Big Dedge. Until... same story, another side. Sean!
The year is 2000 AD.
AD.
Sean has just graduated from university and is headed into the big wide world.
He rises up the ranks at a number of studios,
eventually working as a technical lead for Black and technical director for Burnout 3.
Yeah.
When Burnout's developer is bought by EA, he is in his late 20s. And he and 3 of his buddies decide to leave and start their own studio. Hello Games.
Hello Games.
This was a risky venture.
So we'd done this incredibly foolish thing of like quitting our jobs, and then we had to sit down and try and decide what the game was going to be.
Together they create their first title, Joe Danger.
Joe Danger.
They work on this game day and night.
In fact, even once they were arrested in their own office because the police thought they were there to rob the place. Because who would be working at 11 p.m. on a Sunday night? But they had to work that hard.
Right.
Like any startup, It was a huge financial and professional risk.
Oh, absolutely,
They
yeah.
had no
yeah.
income. They were working in a tiny room above an old tile shop, living off savings. And to keep the project running, Sean even sold his house.
Holy
So
shit,
we
wait, he
made a
did? That is, whew, that's a big risk. Very high risk, high reward. Holy cow.
Keep the project running, Sean even sold his house.
So we made a really tough and probably at the time seemed really foolish decision. It's kind of almost embarrassing for me to talk about. I sold my house and just basically went all in and funded what we were doing, which is not something I would recommend anyone else do.
But by June 8th,
That's a risk not many people are willing to take, so I gotta give them kudos for that.
What we were doing, which is not something I would recommend anyone else do.
But by June 8th, 2010, they had done it. The game was good. And they could breathe a sigh of relief because on the very first day it hit the PlayStation Store, they made their money back.
Nice.
2 years later, Joe
It paid
Danger 2
off.
was released. It was not the commercial success they had hoped for, and they didn't want to just keep pumping out sequels.
Right.
That was a trap big players in the industry had fallen into.
All the Call of Duty. Oh my god. How many Call of Duty games are there now in the big 2025? How many Call of Duty games are there 2025? Let's see. As of late 2025, there are at least 24 mainline Call of Duty games, with the 25th Call of Duty Black Ops 7. 25. 25 Call of Duty games in the big 2025. Holy shit. I knew there was a lot, but Jesus Christ.
Pumping out sequels. That was a trap big players in the industry had fallen into. In his spare time, Sean started working on a prototype for a procedurally generated game. They took another gamble and scrambled to get a trailer out in time to present at VGX 2013.
Right.
So the project is official now, and the pressure is on.
Yeah.
Around this time, Sean
So
is
I'm
also
like
looking
Donkey
to start
Kong.
a family. Concurrent to all this development, he would go on to have 3 kids. So the weight of responsibility is really piling on.
Yeah.
But their hard work will pay off, as they're finally going to have a chance for some R&R around Christmas.
Misfortune
They woke
knocks.
up to find their homes flooded, their
Oh
cars
my
submerged,
God.
and their plans for Christmas Day very much ruined.
Bad news. Rain. Rain and flooding in the south of England, right around the Hello Games office.
Oh man. Oh, that's fucking sucks, bro. Flooding ruins Christmas for thousands. Operations launched to evacuate residents from their homes across southeast England, while 43,000 properties may remain without power until the end of the week. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's awful. No one should have to go through that. That's fucking awful.
And their plans for Christmas Day very much ruined.
Bad news. Rain. Rain and flooding in the south of England, right around the Hello Games office. They are completely inundated, and they return from their holidays to find laptops floating around at waist height. But some good news. They hadn't lost any data.
That's
So they
good.
pull together. Soldier on. Development continues. So there they are, working in a damp office, and then ding dong. Ooh,
Ding
who's at the
dong.
door? It's Danish
Sean,
mathematician
oh.
Dr. Johan Gerlis. He's seen the game, and he says, "They are using my super formula," in perfect English, and there is a potential for a lawsuit. Sean says they didn't.
Can you actually patent something like that? It's just math. What? What? That makes no sense to me. If it's specific enough, it's his super formula. But even so, that's... I don't know, that's just kind of crazy.
Dong. Ooh, who's at the door? It's Danish mathematician Dr. Johan Gerlis. He's seen the game, and he says, They are using my
Why
super
patents
phone.
and stuff are garbage in video games. Nintendo. Yeah. Prime example, Nintendo.
In perfect English, and there is a potential for a lawsuit. Sean says they didn't, and he can prove it. So they have a meeting, and the claim is eventually dropped. Lawsuit
Okay.
evaded. So back to work, guys. Ding dong.
Ding dong. Oh.
It's Sky Television. They've seen the game.
You are infringing on our Sky trademark.
They said in perfect text-to-speech.
Because it's called. Let me guess. Because it's called No Man's Sky. Let me take a wild guess.
You are infringing on our Sky trademark.
They said in perfect text-to-speech. They had succeeded in getting Microsoft to change SkyDrive to OneDrive, and they were about to give gamers No Man's...
Wait, really? They went after Microsoft? I had no idea about that. What the fuck? I had no idea. OneDrive used to be called SkyDrive. That's actually crazy. Microsoft renamed SkyDrive Cloud Service OneDrive following Sky lawsuit. That's insane, bro.
And they were about to give gamers No Man's 1 under threat of lawsuit. But this lawsuit didn't just go away. The threat loomed over them for the next 3 years.
Holy shit. We finally settled the Sky. They own the word Sky. How can you own a word? That's... what? How is that even possible? What? That's gotta be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Like a singular word. Right? It'd be something if it was like... Microsoft Office. Right? But a singular word that is used every day? They own the word when used in certain applications. That's so stupid. That's so stupid, bro. That makes no sense. Oh my god, that seems like such a loophole. Because they did that so they could go after people for, money. That's so stupid. Don't forget the Fine Bros tried to copyright the word react. I remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna trademark the word the in regards to video games. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Just go away. The threat loomed over them for the next 3 years. Right up until the month before release. So they get back to work and ding dong. It's Sony with some good news for once. We like your game, kid. We want to feature it front and center and make you a big star. This could mean millions of dollars in additional revenue. They said, yeah. But along with it, a lot of press for this game would need to be done.
Right.
Being a small team, they didn't have anyone for PR. They had their designers, they had their developers, and that was about it. So it's up to Murray. Sean's in his early 30s now. Not super young, but relatively young, and inexperienced for this type of media circuit.
Right.
This deal with Sony put extra pressure on them. It set deadlines. It's not that it's Sony's fault, but they're locked in now with much less flexibility. So when May rolls around, and they have no option but to delay, even if they wanted to ask for an extra 6 to 12 months of development, which they really need, it's probably too much to ask for. So they extend from late June to August. Only 6 weeks. From here, you can predict what's going to happen to multiplayer and a bunch of other promised features. So here's how the hype happened. Scope of game. Time.
Right.
And here's the line which shows the reality of development. Progress is steady and ends in August 2016. Now here is the line of player expectations. It should start out here and follow along the purple. But the overhyping trailer comes out and puts us way up here.
Way up there.
In this trailer,
Way up
it
your
features a
butthole.
bunch of things that Hello Games thinks they're capable of having in the game by 2016. That's the first big mistake.
Then it's announced for PlayStation and it costs $60 and there's a collector's edition. Second, even bigger mistake. That puts us all the way up here.
So far up the
And I
butthole.
think this is the main problem. Because price tags set expectations.
Yep, he's right. He is right. He is right. It really does. It really does. Like, that's why it's very rare for me to buy AAA games nowadays, because they're between $70 and $80. Like, I've had way more fun with indie games in the last, like, probably like 2 to 3 years. Yeah, I mean, you've got a very good point. I feel like that still stands. Price sets expectations. I think that in the big 2025, I think that never spoke truer.
Main problem. Because price tags set expectations.
Facts.
For a $60 game, this was seriously
Don't forget the
barren and
grand
disappointing.
quadruple
Now, if they
A
had put it out
drop.
for $20 as an
Was that
indie
Skull
game,
and Bones, right? More like Skull and shit.
seriously barren and disappointing. Now, if they had put it out for $20 as an indie game or an
Wouldn't
alpha,
have been so bad.
no problem.
Yeah.
But when they gave it the AAA treatment, people
Are
rightfully
gonna
aligned
expect
their
AAA.
expectations with other games in that
Exactly.
category.
Dark Souls, Watch Dogs,
That is the main
Witcher,
reason customers'
yep.
expectations were so skewed. Then Murray went to interviews, exacerbating the problem. Every time he mentioned a feature in the game, even in passing, fans set their expectations to AAA
Way
heights
high, yeah.
for that feature. Now, some people think the interviews are the main problem. In my humble opinion,
Why'd that look like a peanut? I'm just saying. Massive schlong. I'm sorry. I couldn't help but point that out.
in my humble opinion, not so much. Most people never saw these interviews. It's not that rickety 12-foot ladder Sean's standing on that's the main problem.
Right.
It's the 900-foot building he's perched it on in the first place.
Yeah.
So the obvious solution here would be an official statement. Hey guys, look, don't expect a 10 out of 10. Expect more of a 5 out of 10. No, the publisher just sank an enormous investment of marketing and opportunity into the game. And that would be a huge middle finger to them. The publisher isn't going to make you hype the shit out of your game, but you can't talk it down either.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
it's kind of stuck up there.
'Cause
In
then
some
Sony
ways,
will
during
get on
the
your
interview, he
ass.
tries to temper expectations, but it's limited.
Can you build
Yeah.
a space station?
No.
No. True lies.
But let's not gloss over the interviews. Sean is a technical guy. He's
Right.
a developer. He's also the introverted type. And the big lights and the stuff on camera does not come naturally to him.
Yeah.
Is it super nerve-wracking to talk on stage at E3?
Yes.
I bet. I can't even
Yes,
imagine.
definitely. I personally find going on stage at E3 like the hardest thing I've ever done.
That's
something
a lot of pressure, especially, you know, such a new, like, you got fed to the wolves, essentially, right? It's a lot of fame and pressure and expectations when you've never been in that position before. So I can't necessarily blame them there. It's a lot. It's a lot.
that I would have had in a nightmare before. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just kind of
Hardest thing you've ever done.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Still, he stepped up and took interviews for his game from 2013 to 2016.
Wow.
And the main thing people wanted to hear about were the features.
Can you have more
Right.
So every planet will there be wormholes?
Right.
At what point?
Do you get points or anything?
From these interviews, people took Sean to be a liar, a Peter Molyneux or a chess club member out to sell his game at whatever reputational cost. But I think the truth is more complicated than that.
I agree.
Sean and the team are indie developers working on a new IP. Their project and plans are constantly in flux.
Right.
They have no idea how large chunks of the game are going to look, especially not a couple of years out from release. And crucially, Sean doesn't understand that something mentioned in 2013, even said in passing, is going to be seen as a promise
Yep.
in the
Let's
year
get bite him in the
2016,
ass, yeah.
even if by then you've decided to cut it from the game. For example, orbiting around the sun.
Day has turned it out because the planet has actually rotated on its axis.
This originally was in the game, but it caused the player too much confusion. It kept being reported as a bug in the beta, as people left the planet and then returned to find everything different. But nonetheless, into the Lion compilation it goes.
Right.
So while they're still essentially formulating the game, the media all want a piece of Sean and to report on features first. Conversely, Sean thinks the reporters might help him to temper down things by emphasizing that Hello Games is an indie studio. But that is not how journalism is done.
Indie, yeah.
This is how...
I fucking hate game journalists. I'm gonna say it again. Game journalism is hot garbo. And I'm not talking about regular journalism, specifically game journalism. Regular journalists are one thing, but 99% of game journalists are trash, and you cannot change my mind.
journalism is done.
Can you customize the look of your character?
Sort of.
Full customization confirmed in No Man's Sky. Periodic table to create atmospheric particles that would diffract light at just the right wavelength.
Good lord.
The press kind of operates downstream from the community because things are click-driven as to what stories you get served and things like that.
Yeah.
But a rumor would surface from Reddit straight to the front page.
There's all this hype, and the project has increased in scope dramatically and keeps increasing as the months go by until a point. They are close to the deadline and have to delay. And the reality...
They still need to make game journalist difficulty for all games. Bro, I cannot stand game journalists. I really can't. I can't. Oh my god.
Of what they can achieve and the little time remaining is staring them in the face. They know they're not going to be putting out a finished game. They're worried.
Yep.
There's nothing more they can do.
They're doing what they can with the
And
little
the fear
time they
that they
have.
will disappoint the audience is growing on Sean and the team.
I worry about, like, disappointing people.
It's a lot of pressure.
Upon
It
release,
is.
all of these
It
clips
is.
are seen as proof that Sean is a liar. And what doesn't help is his body language. I mean, it's
He's an
kind
introvert.
of the body
He's
language of someone
nervous.
who is lying.
No, he's nervous. There is a difference. He's nervous. He's nervous. I can read body language well, and that's someone who... He's nervous. It's the nerves. It's the nerves of trying to meet these insanely high expectations. I'd be fucking shitting and pissing in my pants if I was him. Like, that's a lot of pressure and responsibility and expectations for anyone to handle, but especially in indie game dev. That but yeah, that's, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Language. I mean, it's kind of the body language of someone who is lying. And this is why I mentioned he's an introvert.
Yep.
Remember, he's a
nervous.
technical lead. Actually, a really good one. But not a salesman.
Yep.
Cut him just a little bit of slack. Because
Exactly.
this is simply how he talks.
He's
Here are some
nervous.
innocuous questions, and he answers them
As someone
honestly.
who, like, I get this way around, like, new people or, people I've not really had the chance to converse with as much, especially if they're asking me all these kinds of questions, especially if you know this information, these videos are gonna be on the internet, on TV, that in of itself sets expectations.
Lead producers on No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I guess I'm a developer on it. I suppose the creator or
See,
something like that.
That's nervousness, yeah.
I
And the way
really
he
like
fidgets,
making games.
the way he's like very animated, I do that. I talk with my hands a lot, especially when I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying without showing that I'm too nervous, right? Like, it's the mannerisms. That's the word I'm looking for. The mannerisms. Articulate, yeah.
I don't necessarily love talking.
Man, he's just like me. Holy shit. I'm doing that right now as I'm talking. I talk with my hands a lot. Man, Sean, me and you more alike than I thought. From one introvert to another. I feel you, I do.
I like making games. I don't necessarily love
that.
Talking about it.
Exactly.
I think you did a good job, even though you guys are very nice.
Mate, seriously.
Same body language. And
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they have him up on stage and in front of cameras and bright lights and,
And
on the goddamn
thousands of
Colbert
people.
Report. Try keeping your nerve on that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, free of that context.
Like you
the
said,
clips
fed
have-
to the wolves with no PR training, no media training. Just get out there and do your thing. Good luck, right? Fed to the wolves with no idea of what to expect. I cannot blame him. And the wolves are hungry? Yeah. Like, it's just too much. It's too much for one person to handle, you know? Especially someone who is inexperienced. So I cannot fault him for that at all.
been cemented in the community as a liar.
Back to disaster.
So the graph plays out right to release. And that graph, it's actually a track. And that track is what the hype train runs on. So it comes barreling up the hill. Instead of neatly pulling into the station, it comes crashing right through the roof.
Jesus.
The disaster unfolds. They are absolutely shit on.
Yep.
So there were Sean and Hello Games, surrounded by the rubble of their former reputation.
Jeez.
Punished Sean was at his lowest point, hated by the majority of the gaming community. But they were still alive, and they had made tens of millions of dollars.
Right.
They were left with two choices. Take the money, start a new project, and be a pariah, a cautionary tale of the industry and hated by the gaming community
Yep.
forever.
Me and Sean.
Or pick themselves up, get back to work, and with potentially no profit motive, finish the game.
Yep.
It allowed me to do something that I've always done in difficult times, whether it was crappy bosses that I've dealt with before or crappy situations at school growing up. I got my head down, I sat in front of a computer, and I made games, which is what I enjoy.
They
Good for him.
picked number 2.
They pick option 2. Yep. The
So,
plan.
here's the plan. The team is assigned to fixing bugs and the most obvious problems.
Right.
Go. Sean tells the team to stop reading all the overwhelmingly negative feedback on the game.
Yeah, just block
and
it
he
out.
reroute-
Block it out. Filter it out. You can, I don't know if you could back then, but filter the words out. Block the websites. Whatever you can do, keep that negativity out of your face. We know how the internet is, and it throws negativity at us like it's candy. And the best way to help yourself is to block that shit out.
Sean tells the team to stop reading all the overwhelmingly negative feedback on the game, and he reroutes all of it to his personal devices. Emails,
Right.
forum posts, Google News alerts, player feedback, it's all going directly to him now. Then he's
Oh, okay. Well, wouldn't recommend it for your mental health, but maybe that motivated him, Some people, I wouldn't say thrive off negativity, but it helps motivate them, right? Data collection, yeah, that too. Taking a stronger leadership role, I think that as well, yeah. And like I said, some people thrive off of constructive criticism, negativity, etc. And this way, I guess it gives him an idea of what everyone is complaining about.
alerts, player feedback, it's all going directly to him now.
Right.
Then he starts breaking that down into data sets. People who haven't bought the game. People
People making memes, people involved in the subreddit, death threats. People are making mods, people who just like complaining, people who play a lot on Steam, people who pre-ordered, people who want VR, people who've played the game for 100 hours, people who've returned the game.
who have bought it and played it for 100 hours, people who have returned it, etc.
Right.
Then he starts compiling those complaints into usable data, focusing on the people with the most sincere experience of the game.
Right.
Then we start making a big laundry list of all the things that need adding and prioritizing. First thing to fix is that full inventory.
Yeah!
Then community mod support.
Okay.
Then a third thing, etc.
Right.
etc. This is
No,
going to
PR
take
is
an
good
enormous
PR.
amount of work to pull off, and they're not going to make the same mistake twice. So they
Right.
would need to sharply adjust their PR strategy. Anything they said right now, an admission of guilt,
I've made a severe
would be met with criticism.
God, the throwback to that video. Jesus Christ.
Anything they said right now, an admission of guilt,
I've made a severe
would be met with criticism. Denial, it's not that bad, would be met with criticism.
Yep.
Corporate speak, well, we endeavored to make the best game we could and we are proud of what we have, would be met with criticism. Half of the problems have been caused by speaking too much.
Yep.
So they were going to do a complete 180. Instead of adding more fuel to the fire, instead of accidentally promising fixes that might also not be delivered,
Guys, we hear you. Alien anime girls are coming. Oh, they'll be coming all right.
fuel to the fire. Instead of accidentally promising fixes that might also not be delivered, they wouldn't speak to the press again.
Smart.
traits you're
Smart.
talking about. I'd
Smart.
say that's a generalization.
Bitch, shut up.
They were going to speak to the community directly from now on.
Smart.
So they told the audience they
Man,
were
I
working
sure
on it.
wish more game devs would do that. That would be fantastic. That would be great. That honestly would be nice to see other game devs do that.
Community directly from now on. So they told the audience they were working on it and went completely silent.
That's the way to do it. Yep.
1 day passed. No word. 2 days. A week. Have you heard from Hello Games? They just had this disastrous release. Nope, haven't seen them. I hope they're working on the game. 2 weeks. Dude, are you working on this thing? Just ignore them, just work. 3 weeks. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
WTF, it's locked.
A month. They took the fuck money and ran, didn't they? Didn't say anything, it's not gonna help. 2 months. 3 months. By now, most people were convinced that the game was abandoned.
Right.
They had made their money. It's
And
all over.
ran. Yeah.
Then, after over 100 days of absolute silence,
Oh,
a tweet.
patching things up.
Foundation. The first big patch.
Foundation. Was a tweet. If you could have lived our lives over the last months, you'd know how meaningful this is. Here's update 1.1 Foundation.
First big patch. It is me, Sean.
Sean!
No, go away, Sean. I am mad at you. It has been too long. But I bring you gifts. This accent sucks. It brought base building, new game modes,
Wow.
farming, camps, and freighters, as well as a lot of bug fixes. You will have to try harder than that, Sean, to win my love back. It still fell well shy of the promised game.
Right.
Too little, too late. So Sean left, returned to his team, and got back to work. A few more months went by, and then another tweet.
Pathfinder update. Pathfinder update. Vehicles, base sharing, PS4 Pro, ship classes, permadeath, photo mode, Steam Workshop, and more.
Pathfinder.
What do we have here?
That's not what I was expecting. It's just throwing bricks in windows.
What? Oh, it's you, Sean. I bring you online base sharing, owning multiple starships, starship specialization, multi-tool specialization and classes, permadeath modes, vehicles you can drive around in, and create racetracks for them too with time trials. Look at this. Okay, that's pretty good, but I'm still mad, and there's still a ton promised that isn't in the game yet.
Right?
So Sean went away
They're
once
working
more.
on it.
A few more months went by. A knock knock.
Knock
Oh,
knock,
it's you, Sean. What's it
motherfuckers.
I bring you
Another
an overhaul
update.
to the story.
Atlas Rises.
New worlds, crashed freighters, space combat,
terrain editing, portals, procedural mission system, interstellar trading, and joint exploration. By now, people were really starting to warm to No Man's Sky again, and to Hello Games.
The game has in many ways exceeded what was promised.
It's a substantially better game now.
No Man's Sky is back, baby!
People saw this was an honest effort to fix the game, and the number of employees working on it was growing, from a studio of 15 to 25. Sean Murray and Hello Games social media also started becoming more active and engaging with the audience.
Right.
The subreddit
That's good.
was flourishing once more.
Fuck
The price of the game secondhand on Amazon, eBay, and
Went
GameStop
up.
was going up. Then a few more months went by. Next, a really big
Next, 1.5.
Oh my god. Holy shit!
No Man's Sky Discord server, next trailer. Oh, reaction. Okay, so this is people reacting to it.
Oh my god. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
I just got goosebumps.
I just got goosebumps.
To be super clear, No Man's Sky is not fuck that. Here's the full and proper multiplayer experience.
Yeah!
Ringed planets, third-person mode, character customization, a galactic atlas on an external website for the community, vast overhauls to base building and crafting and resources, and it also brought the game to Xbox.
Oh, to Xbox,
In fact,
yeah.
with the release of Next in July 2018, No Man's Sky was the 6th top-selling console game for the month.
Wow!
It climbed its way back into Steam's top 10. It reached nearly 100,000 concurrent players.
Very nice.
It brought another $24 million across all
goddamn.
platforms. Their Steam rating went from mixed
Next
to very positive.
positive. Let's go.
People were getting back on board in a big way. But they weren't done yet.
The
Better
abyss.
creatures, weird underwater shit, discoveries in bases and environments and equipment, and it keeps going. New biomes,
Visions?
more diversity, archaeology, more things to discover. By now, Sean and the gaming inspector, personification of the gaming community, had literally patched things up and were making out.
And they're making
Which was
out.
when he released his biggest patch of this video.
Oh my god! Beyond.
Free VR support. Not a whole other game you have to pay for, like some titles. Overhauls.
Like some titles, wink, wink, wink. Nod, 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 wink, wink, wink.
Titles. Overhauls to NPCs, tech trees, base building, streamlined multiplayer, ride animals around. All sorts of stuff that was never promised in the first place. And they're still adding more stuff.
Very nice.
Someone
Fuck
at
yeah.
Valve, who was a fan of the game, said to me, what you do now is more important than what you say. There's only one thing that's credible, and that's your actions.
Facts.
In fact, I was so slow to
Actually-
get this video out that they put out another patch the other day.
Facts though! Sean is speaking facts.
Now is more important than what you say. There's only one thing that's credible, and that's your actions.
In fact, I was so slow to get this video out that they put out another patch the other day. With ship
Synthesis.
salvaging, ship upgrading, more advanced terrain editing, first-person exocrafts, improved VR, improved base building and inventory management, and quality of life stuff. It goes on.
And on.
Is it
and
perfect? Technically, there are still things on this spreadsheet missing. But come on now, we're starting to nitpick.
On. Right.
Especially when you compare them to relationships
Especially compared
with
to-
other games companies.
Wink, wink.
They could have gone the route of Fallout 76. Paywall mods with Fallout first. Charge
Fallout 76 adds a $13 a month premium subscription called Fallout First. That's crazy.
Could have gone the route of Fallout 76. Paywall mods with Fallout first. Charging a monthly fee, a downward spiral more and more into pay-to-win scraps released without QA.
Fallout 76 hackers can now steal all of your inventory items on public servers. Jeez.
Test. But instead, they never added pay-to-win.
Right.
They never added
Good on them.
microtransactions
Fuck
or
yeah.
paid DLC.
What the fuck game is that? Oh, it's Train Simulator. What? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Wait, which one is it though? Hold on. Train Sim official? No, hold on. Which Train Sim is this?
A DLC.
Go back. Oh, jeez. Is it just the first one? Train Simulator 2020. Is it you said classic? Oh, here it is. Browse all 781. Oh my God. What? Wait, how do I see how much it would be for all of them? How do I? I think they might have removed that feature. As you say, I don't see it. I was hoping it would do the math. Dang it. Jesus Christ. Showing 200 out of 781. Man, is there no way? Hold on. Add all to cart? Well, that's what I'm trying to find. I don't see an option to add all. Maybe I'm crazy? List. Jesus Christ. The total cost for all of Trim Simulator Classic DLC is approximately $357.20 USD as of November 2024. Holy shit! That's crazy, bro! What the fuck? Add all to cart sounds like a recipe for accidentally clicking the button to purchase. If you made this video in 2025, it would cost $23,678 and 92 cents Australian US dollars for him. That's insane, bro.
Never added.
Oh wait, his says 544. Browse all, 544.
Never added microtransactions or paid DLC. They never made.
See, that option isn't there for me. The add all DLC to cart. It's not there for me. It's not even there for me. It's not even there for me. That's crazy.
They never made VR as a second game. They didn't give up on the game or scale their resources back to.
Anthem could have been so good.
Never made VR as a second game. They didn't give up on the game or scale their resources back to do it. They didn't come out and call all gamers entitled. They didn't add loot boxes. They didn't start work on the next big project or sequel. They didn't do much of anything except get
work
back
on the
to
game.
work.
Yep.
And just like that, the game once panned by critics now had awards rolling in.
Your developed star 2019, No Man's Sky.
Yeah!
No Man's Sky next.
Yeah!
No Man's Sky.
Let's go.
No Man's Sky's next.
No Man's Sky.
And to cap it all off, the subreddit No Man's Sky the Game even got together and pooled money for a GoFundMe to have a billboard installed near the Hello Games offices.
actually goated. Absolutely goated. That's great.
to have a billboard installed near the Hello Games offices. It must have been a harrowing moment for Sean
I
and the
would
team.
cry.
They took a huge risk to start a small studio.
Yeah.
They clawed their way up to create one of the most notable games of the console generation. Disappointed pretty much everyone with
Yep.
the release. And took one of the biggest online beatings in video game history for
The beatings will continue until morale improves. They had, honestly, probably one of the best comebacks for a game ever.
and took one of the biggest online beatings in video game history for it.
As a family, post-release, we faced some really difficult challenges. Everything that you can imagine from like the worst of the internet,
Yep.
we hit.
But then, over the course of the next 3 years, completely turned it around and came out the other side with a win.
That's right.
It's the underdog story.
Winners stay
And after
winning.
doing all of this research, I couldn't help but come to the conclusion that they were the good guys.
Yes, I agree.
So what is...
Yay! Why don't you go suck his pee-pee then, historian? Come on, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
but come to the conclusion that they were the good guys.
So what is the future for Hello Games? In 2017, they announced Hello Labs, a support program focused on original titles and games using procedural generation.
Hey, let's go.
Two of the team also branched off to work on a small title called The Last Campfire.
Oh, you know what? I have that wish
So the fil-
listed. Actually, I've never played it, but I have that wish. I didn't realize it was by them.
Foreseeable future, they're just working on No Man's Sky.
They'll fucking announce a new game. The moment this video goes live, I just know it.
Alright, I didn't want to finish the video on like a big
Lock the
sappy
door,
note.
or this will
So,
be difficult to explain. What? Is that a threat? What is that supposed to mean?
Alright, I didn't want to finish
My
the
door's
video on like a
locked.
big sappy note. So, this is the end of the story. But
Right.
there's still another few minutes. Don't leave.
Right.
It's
Oh,
not an ad.
I'm here.
Okay, in 2015, when the hype was at its peak, someone wrote a Sean Murray erotic fanfiction. And
You know, this could have gone in all kinds of directions, and I still wouldn't have guessed this. Sean Murray fanfiction, my evening interview at Hello Games, NSFW. Oh my god!
naturally, I assumed that you lot would want to see it.
Yes.
So, here it is.
I'm
My
listening.
evening interview at Hello Games.
You can
I
hear
arrived at the...
You can hear his voice crack. You know he wasn't ready to read this. You can hear his voice crack.
evening interview at Hello Games. I arrived at the Hello Games office in the early evening as the sun was approaching the horizon. Taking a deep breath, I nervously pressed the doorbell. The door opened,
Nervously.
and Sean poked his expressive face out
Oh,
to greet
Sean,
me.
hello.
Hey you, he exclaimed in his adorable
me.
British-Australian accent. I'm so happy you could make it and spend the evening with us. I was so happy when I heard you agreed to let me come in for an interview, I said. Oh yeah, the interview. I forgot.
It's an interview, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Didn't tell you what kind of interview, but it's an interview.
When I heard you agreed to let me come in for an interview, I said. Oh yeah.
It's a
the
couch interview, if you catch my drift.
interview. I forgot. He replied with his usual brilliant humor. I laughed. You're so funny, Sean. Let me show you my office. I have a surprise for you, Sean said.
Oh,
He led
yeah?
me to the room where we sat down on a soft vinyl couch.
I fucking knew it. I knew it was gonna be the casting couch. I knew it. I fucking knew it. It's the casting couch.
Surprise for you, Sean said.
It led me to the
God.
room where we sat down on a soft vinyl couch.
Why do you
So let me show you
recognize
the
that
surprise,
couch?
he said,
No
softly.
reason.
It's the newest build of the game. We just added some new features.
Oh, yeah?
He booted up the game on a PS4 in his office.
He can boot me up if he catch my drift.
We just added some new features. He booted up the game on a PS4 in his office. I stared at his face. I like your beard. It's sexy, I pretended to say to him in my head to myself. I had a secret crush on him. There was something about his humble demeanor and feeble yet handsome bone structure that was so alluring.
Oh, yes,
So
his
here's the
bone
game, he
structure.
said eagerly. It opened on an alien world just calling out to be explored. I began to sweat. Here
You know what else is calling out to be explored?
on an alien world just calling out to be explored. I began to sweat. Here it finally was, in front of me in all of its glory, and it was being played by Sean in front of me in all of his glory. I nervously spoke. Could I try playing? I said. Oh, I suppose, of course, he said, chuckling. But another few minutes passed without him handing me the controls. Sean, I said more confidently. I put my hands on his hands as he gripped the...
He's breaking character. I put my hands on his hands. He looked me straight in the eyes. I stared deep into his.
Sean, I said more confidently. I put my hands on his hands as he gripped the controller. He looked me straight in the eyes. I stared deep into his beautiful, glistening eyes, utterly transfixed. Sure, he said. He let go of the PlayStation controller, still sweaty from his firm grip. But I have another surprise to show you. He stood up.
Is it your massive schlong, Sean? Is the other surprise your massive schlong? I feel like it's gonna be.
Firm grip. But I have another surprise to show you. He stood up. My...
Redacted.
He muttered.
My cock. Big Sean is showing me his little Sean. Oh.
He stood up. My...
Redacted.
He muttered. Yes, please, I said, blushing as red as the treetops of Aurea 5. He grabbed my shoulders, guiding me confidently towards the coffee table, like he confidently guides the Hello Games team towards the game's release. The one true Sean Murray, not that baby-faced loser asshole poser from NCIS, made sweet, sweet love to me. I wasn't sure what I was more excited about.
Finally, fucking Sean Murray.
All finally playing No Man's Sky.
What about fucking No Man's Sky? Best of both worlds, if you ask me. Sure, you can fuck Sean Murray, and sure, you can play No Man's Sky, but what about fucking No Man's Sky? Or playing Sean Murray, you know? Best of both worlds. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Sean Murray, all finally playing No Man's Sky. After exploring the planet's surface, I entered my spaceship and took off.
After exploring the planet's surface, while Sean explored my pussy.
Just as I left the atmosphere and burst into the breathtaking expanse of space.
I bet it was breathtaking.
It was an out-of-world experience.
Wait, did you not read that part? Hold on.
Into the breathtaking expanse of space.
Load of redacted burst from the tip of Sean's redacted inside of me. It was out. It was an out-of-world experience.
It was an out-of-world experience.
Wait, what did I say? The story then got overly graphic and a bit boring. So we jumped ahead a bit.
Oculus Rift support, he uttered sensually. As I turned, I saw Sean's avatar standing before me in a beautiful,
Oh my god, is he gonna fuck her in the game
procedurally
too?
generated spacesuit. Like what you see, he said. It's time, everybody, he shouted. I heard footsteps slowly enter.
I can't breathe. I already know where this is going.
It's time, everybody, he shouted. I heard footsteps slowly enter from the cramped office. I soon saw many spacesuits appear before me in-game.
Yep.
But as they took off their helmets, I realized that they were all the same Sean Murray avatar. I was about to be
redacted.
By
I was supposed to be gangbanged by a group of Sean Murrays. He's about to explore all your holes.
a group of Sean Murrays, but they all had one difference. The pig.
Each penis was different. There were wide ones, thin ones.
Each penis
redacted
was different. There were wide ones, thin ones, long ones,
curved ones.
It was magical. As the Hello Games team began to
redacted
from somewhere in the room, I heard Sean whisper, "Every
redacted
procedural."
Every penis procedural. Every hole procedural.
Also, I did a thing on the second channel.
generated-
Please do check it out. I thought it was quite good. I love the videos on the second channel. It's some erotic fan fiction over there. And that's it. Sorry it took so long.
Oh my god, my face. My face is on fire. Oh my god. You never know how a video is gonna end when it comes to internet historian. You really don't. You never know. That had to, out of all the videos I reacted to of his, this ending had to be the most wild, honestly. When it released, Sean tweeted, "Under no circumstances, watch past the 45-minute mark." Oh my god. Like, I have a headache from laughing so hard. Oh No Man's Sky wasn't the only thing Sean explored that night. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I think that was phenomenal, honestly. That was fantastic. Like, jokes aside, where Hello Games started and where they're at now in 2025, they've come a long way, and it is insanely impressive. Like, it's amazing. It's genuinely amazing.